2015 didn't work out as planned. This then was an important fixture for both. Commentator at Pearse Stadium in Salt Hill was Marty Morrissey.
It's a big day for new Galway manager Michael Donoghue, who picks a strong side. From goalkeeper James Scahill, who gets his chance to shine, to corner forward Davy Glennon. In between are some big names like David Burke, Cathal Mannion and Joe Canning, while Adrian Toohey is the new kid in the block. One late change sees John Hambury come in at full back instead of the injured Dahi Burke. Kieran Kingston is the new boss in Cork, and he welcomes back from injury Christopher Joyce and Lorcan McLaughlin. William Egan is named at centre-back with Seamie Harnedy at the edge of the square, where he is joined by Alan Cadigan and Patrick Horgan in Cork's strongest line.
Jaska Clay, Johnson Garha Machinson against Shane O'Neill. Hurson Shachistach, Joe and Lena Lawn to Sach, agus British Shaw, it drew Cadigan. Nashkel, it drew Horgan. Agus Harnashinish, it drew Murphy. Agus Ashin to Mointe, Guckreen against Cormac Murphy. Hurson Traston the Porca. Count Hagen Das, goal in Bra Toka and Canning. Hasha Fotamachlesh, goal in Elowick, shoe, they're going to Shane O'Neill. Agus in Isha Canning, Sheente, a Puintuma.
Rinne sé anhá an sin dul tríd an sin gúlan leidir tócaí an sin ag an ar a háing sé amach leis an sliotar, gus rinne sé go maith an sliotar smachtú an sin éan bhailte teach ar eis an sin a thug an gúlan ró ach rinne Canning go maith an
Cháilte cluthe gine bleach clia sa trachamórt as a barca chrócaigh an council tomorrow nu an na Galway Nash a hamáin son a sé fada róhin bhfuil sé crín a róhin a sé crín ó a chail agus ar Nash leis fé mar a bhí Davy the Deering Canning a raim siú ach Norson dinta go maithe go Joyce nes sé fechant an áir atá Cooper a hamáin son isteach as dinta go deas ar fada stig an son Casta siar a ríist a Harnedy Cadigan and son British agus come on Squeakton son agus Nero Hosta Han Sluan so agus Pesh with a fech into Aidan Hart of Mountain Harsh and Jasnana Patrick Cronin a Harry Trastner Huben a story Huben Cadigan Grime Meg Hugen and come on Brever Tusen Chlesa Sasha I'm Shega Brishton son Aidan Walsh Risha Tro Davy Glennon agus Shin score the Shade Scott Lachush Glennon agus a Vola ach dinta go das aige
Donna sé sin anhás gan féin bhaoinín Glennon an sin háil sé Shane O'Neill ag dul amach agus sé éan bhailte rinne an blackáil an sin
Ceanna mé a bháid agus Comrie sí seo British draw Bartas an Angoch ag a Harnedy Cadé mar hús ag an dáir nach Cork ag inis chun cín.
Sin anna chúlaigh Seamus Harnedy an sin deantaigh Pat Horgan ar a bhris an Leroyd an sin sé Harnedy bhí agus an smacht a bhí sé an chur leis an Leroyd an sin agus ní rah seans an Rost an sin ag a James Scahill sa gúil. Anna hús go Corca.
Héan na trú se chuin inis bháil se fechan an áir de pass live leis an gitóg. Howl draw Bill Cooper a tuairt fé score. Bill Cooper a gaim siú score. Well, deach boid a bheith géilte go puinte géilte go anna hábháil ó Scahill.
Sin anna hábháil ar fad ó Scahill an sin an puinte ó Bill Cooper an sin ón bhlíán ach an tála gaile an sin nar lígstid fácha sír an sin agus anna hábháil ar fad an sin ag Scahill ba sé ansásta le sin tá sé géráid.
Súil ar Canning. Cámara sé sí seo. Well, I'm sure Derek Mannion a Hurson Shear agus Checkmach Desh and so hinish the Davy Glennon. In Council Curra Harrison Drastan again.
Anna Fest and Shin Chest in the Park ag Porrick Brehanley and Shin agus David Burke ag Famach Salor in the Einer and Shin agus
Simuel Rohan Anthony Nash reached the Dirgan Council Churrajo Patrick Cronin. Oh, British Shin go home the drop Burke Niall Burke television Niall Burke Cadémar score ó Burke.
Genta ag Joe Canning an sin an rud a rinne sé san éir an sin ainiscil léirithe Canning an sin agus gear sin a láb an sin agus é gáil riad éad an bhil sin na dhé agus neisig techt amach agus anna príoch ar fad go Niall Burke.
Bhí sé rán san níos luatha chail úntach Niall Esk International. Raig leis an immert. Agus Corcaig Arnón C agus William Egan. Fechant an ord is Deireadh Bill Cooper a chaim siú. Bill will pointe ga hanahen. Bill le dúir sé fen dara score. Bill le fechant an ord an Dave Clay. Bill a hamáint. Ha crinne sé glad na Corcaig in Jomachal ní lein chean cur ar fóríl fósa cur.
Sinna go dtír Clay Arcus agus ganna pointe in na fórne ba sé sásta go má. Tá an gaí le bheith sa dara le. Corcaig agus an rud céanna deanta Galia Niall Burke agus Joe Canning is tifa láthair.
Paddy O'Sullivan. Sinna chéadú doing é siú de lua in Neomh agus a ríist. Scór eile. Ó thosa a Corcaig chóir scór a ríist.
Well, an crinne tá lúte agad cúpla úr an seaniu tá sé dochreite Corcaig gan éon ceann chur fóríl acu go dtí seo agus tháinig sé sin ón buc amach.
Paddy O'Sullivan ibre hen degar a ram siú das gan dáta gra hard Diarmid. Mar rán náir a Corcaig Joe Canning nart spáis again í churann sé iad sa a múró vinnic. Ach an rud is anna over bha ón Joe Canna. Mar a cehar degar a ram agaach gimmer to muffing orta inis agus Davy Burke captain na fórne ráfuint inis fighting up again.
Bhí cheannarcht an sin léir hen sin le David Burke. And we heard Leon or yeah.
Chant an orde. On the Lahain. Horstige go cream. Parish Trasnan. Initiative Glennon had David Burke on a hauntach. Ogan Glennon fan score. Agus Conan not in a shot. A rock on fight to get so sin three keen initial David Corcaig Cronin Agus Cooper. Council Dwulte go more go hard go hauling go more mealtach an fadden son Ege Greg Lally Door no agus gan out in a haunta siúd a lady Francis Ford agus no Larkin agus anachna go tainer
Tá leidir fáid dimmer sé díad féin agus an rud Brennan Galia go bhfuil tréáil deanta acu céanar thosa sé mí anar mar nach rá Mícheál Ceappaigh go dtí sin seo seanteile go Joe Canning agus pointe jazz é Brennan Och no nui nóid ag go Corca tá sé ná é amsú.
Godain Paddy O'Sullivan treis och nómatí déag an scór Derek do Corcaig agus inis sin ceann eile fáite go agus mar bhí sé an chomá do Corcaig a chuir deire háart a dírig sin a chuir isteach agus é dírig Conor Whelan a aimsú is Whelan aimse ar deire Whelan thnáis agus dianta go maithaige Burke a aimsú agus Niall Burke tomainte agus Aidan Walsh an isha maint an isteach go híisiil le dro Farrell Ryan Spáis go Farrell a casisteach a ríist cúna an isha gáilte agus deire Horgan agus aimse ach immer teasan son idir ó Farrell ré le Corcaig sa dar le Horgan á gáardach Horgan á bhóla agus na gailí chun Blackálí an chun Cramúí an bhéanradí an stop a chur le fear Corcaig William Egan a fechant an orde Egan a chursan a dro Luke O'Farrell ó score Hanbury O'Farrell amach leis Hanbury atach trasna I dro Carrigan Harris a Hurling Harris a trasnán Nishni letrach trí fointe
An immerton sin mai Luke O'Farrell sin ó sé rúthar an sin honnig sé Carrigan ag teach trasna sa lár agus anna choimarte
Anna Huáil ó Whelan Dinta go maithaige a Gwynne MacDonald fós amach leis glóid ar fadige Nis a spásige cha Cowerwig Cower ó Mannion Aidan a Coilí a Conor Whelan glickas amachas amach an spás go húda hen glóite
bhí sé anna gluchan sin Conor Whelan Anna chaibblin idir agus Steve McDonald Camadra ágúil Steve McDonald óchttar sa gaibblin sin go dtí seo ach anna chluistin sin waith
Bhíon táile William Egan an son bhí Christopher Joyce a feitheamh chun cúnmhairt ach Drochlán ó Joyce agus David Burke a feitheamh agus ceann fáilte siú
sin an trí
Sleanú les mud a chuma
agus sin an fágur len sé leis an rúthar an sin agus Christopher Joyce
Well, sásta ghlach leis an pointe agus
agus puach scopi tóchan sin scéhel amach go David Collins.
Horgan a Homain son agus Horgan a chur idir na cuailí. Patrick Cronin sa chéad le eisce le sin ordathe buailte agus dinta go crín ag faointe le hama agus níos leistigh de trí nómat be sé leidthe go trí faointe an count an feite a ríist go tre sibrú cho se stán hawl idir 8 fan géad lánú mar sin so bhí sé úntacha sin eiscin dí chéad bánta srathe Ellie Anston bblion Joe Canning mar se deise ge siúd an chaileh a chur tharnais. Siúd Luke O'Farrell amach trasna.
Is fiáil jumta an sin ag Luke O'Farrell Paul Huban an sin a bhí anna chróga ag galach seach an líróid tá sé airithe a ríis. Ní múna sásta cosantóirí na gaiile bheith leis an fiáil agus seans go bhfuil cárta buí eile ag techt.
Moore ard Carmris sí William Egan an lecholaí lár ach an son tá scuilte uig agus deisinis ag fear na gailí agus ag brehannaí agus sin an chéad scór an job go Pádraig Brehannaí. Sin Devlin an so smachta go díal ar fad an son ag Mannion a fechan den arde an a híl gachtain a greibh seach an scóra a thuir bhechanis spás ag a bhuilean an jo sé dar a faointe an jobh Joig Conor Whelan Dinta go maithaige os Cormac MacDonald's current se tharnaise sin a dro Mannion a fechan den arde scór eile Canning Brehannaí Whelan agus anis Mannion Cóna feitheamh lei sin spáis agus aim sían sé Davy Glennon a fechan den arde Glennon a hamáint agus sin ceann eile feite ag a Davy Glennon sin ceir cín inis Crumman se, Ardíonn se, Bhuileann se, Puintige Ísel agus trasna dro Cronin ceann sé ag Cronin dinimisteach ar bhaide pass beag glóite a dro Horgan a chur san trasna ha Berta Febleis Paddy O'Sullivan Puintige O'Sullivan agus bhí sé sinne nunad Hospáin se Chamad se fuair sé fé scórach ní raibh sé a chumpáard Into go das an issue go Whelan a chur san trasna ní léad ceart an éachar again scór san a gháil Conor Whelan
Ní raibh ráha go Whelan an nóir sin ní raibh den na trasna agus an éileann chógéir sin a chosas sé ba mí sin agus rinne sé an pointe an glan amach ag Greg Lally rinne sé an pointe go Whelan.
Can't say go das ag Cadigan an íana sé an bhatún an nóir Scéal Patrick Horgan gan eilech mar dúis sin sé Johnny Cohn a tháinig trasna an is Horgan a Hamáin son William Egan bhí sé sinna tastáil idir díreachan fiúin a chóil lecathe ag gréasa Spigáinín Scoulton son Christopher Joyce rís bhí sé an na chóngrach an Taibhlín an son agus an é an gá leis éisce le ceann idir MacDonald agus Conor Whelan MacDonald a dírig crumma Whelan a dírig stop a chur leis agus a jabdianta ag Whelan Canning óna le hain leis an puck sérsa Canning crumma agus á bhla méal a bhaid á bute go díal ar fad ag an Niall Burke Tá sé tréis bheith ciúin sa dar le sácha heilech far agus cíimiid an féidir leo an bearnasá leidú Luke O'Farrell Sleanú leistigh de Hanbury O'Farrell a fechan den náir is O'Farrell a chur san idir na cuailí agus a ríist an cluiche is fé mar bheith cluiche tréála beidir Nart spáis ag na himróirí ar fad agus na garid agus gan mór an déanach leis an gcuiach peisce iirecht an só ar scór ó Conor Lehane agus an count an fight ag Lehane ír réalt fón thug sé urdas orlacht an son agus ar deiris siar leo Dro McLaughlin Lurcán McLaughlin scór ó Lurcán McLaughlin leis pass trastan chuirta Dro Canning Count sa higad as again. Ha scored. Ha solwa. Achimin Shilish. Shlownin Shilish. Dig the Egan. Canning trust the void. Oh, no. Boiler Dere. Oh, Nash. Nach Jason Flynn here. Dilvigach. Hoss and Angach. And Dere talking to Nash. It's Yoshid. Queen to Porrick Breheny. Únta ar fad ó Canning.
An a rúthar White Canning an sin a Harish Niall Burke grú an tucamach an sin an a hábháil an sin le bheith fiú.
Tucha sé Nash well Dinnig, tucha sé Nash to Joe Jason Flynn, Nash to Joe Whelan, Whelan in the Cooley. Oh shit, dúiste a Camera she show well British Idro McCarthy, Cian McCarthy. Okay, score. Shin Count Brow McCarthy. And Barna Lied Harish quick pointe.
Agus Cato There Shimmer Kamar, Porrick Mannion, Greg Lally, agus Aidan Hurton, Lally na Cool, David Burke, Lord Porca, agus Niall Burke, agus Joe Canning, agus David Glennons na Tussa.
Score Ellen Son the Hurkig, agus Damien Cahalan. Shin Head Count da Shoe, the Nova, agus Thresh Anthony Cunningham. Special Sewell. The Lion to Ella Marshaw. Anna Husbantus, Fern Gali, Count Darfa, Nart scored on like Shin Hanfe. Weimer Daston Sundus and Schlitter Hanashiga Horgan, Harisha Holland, I guess Harisha Trasnan. Goira Camoin and Dulling Neckle Clugged, Fair Halisi Head last time, Faishri Horlasheshin, Canning, Avula Sundus, Count Ella. Even fight to get Canning.
Galway, 1 goal, 27 points. Cork, 121.
I think it was an honest performance by the lads, and right from the start they showed a great attitude and application to the game, and had built up a nice lead by half time, and look, just happy with the win today.
I suppose disappointing that scoring 121 and still losing by 6 points was disappointing. That's what we have to look at it. But we were playing a very good Galway team today, who had obviously a lot of work done, and on the day they were better than us, and that's it really.
Well, Galway racking up another big score against Cork, this time in the league. I suppose the thing about this game, Henry, was there's been more talking than hurling going on in Galway for the last couple of months, as we know. So it was important maybe for the players to go out and make some kind of a statement today, and at least they won the match and won it well.
Yeah, I'm sure, the lot of the talk, as you said, has been off the playing field. So I think the players were very eager to get onto the field, and Micheál Donoghue as well, to get back into the scene. I must say the game itself was chalk and cheese compared to the game we were looking at earlier, because the ground, Pure Stadium, was actually held up very well. Yes. So it was conducive to good open hurling. It wasn't as intense. There was a lot of open space and a lot of big score, like 127 to 121 this time of year was a big score. But sure. I think from Galway's point of view, as you said, it was important to start the year on a right note. There was a lot of pressure on the players this year and on the whole setup, I think. So
pressure that has to be said, they've put themselves under to some degree.
Yeah, but obviously, look, everyone from the outside, from us looking in, last year we thought it was a very good year for Galway. Looked good at half-time in the All-Ireland final, and, no one could say anything about Anthony Cunningham, but we don't know the setup internally. So obviously the players felt it wasn't right, and the heave came and Anthony had to go in the end. To be fair, I think Micheál Donoghue was very well respected up in Galway hurling circles, so they have a very good replacement in. But the pressure is back over to the players now, and they know that themselves. They have to produce the goods on the field. But I think they did that today, and just judging on today's performance, everything you could ask for in Galway we saw today. Open hurling, great scores, and that's what we've seen down the last couple of years. And from a Galway perspective, it was nice for Galway people to see Niall Burke back in action again. Been missing for a couple of seasons, but made his mark on that game. Yeah, I think that's what Micheál Donoghue is going to be looking for, is to look for that. If you look at last year's All-Ireland, when the pressure came on the All-Ireland semi-final second half, Galway had no one to win the ball. Niall Burke, 2012 had a great year. Bad shoulder injury. The year 2013 was away in America for a while last year. But he's a big, strong man. As you can see here, broke onto a lovely flick down by Joe Canning, who played very well, and Niall Burke was excellent. And this, for me, is what Galway need. Joe can obviously do it, but someone like Niall Burke can do it as well, grabbing a high ball and the forest of players and put out with a score. And that's what, at the beginning of the league, everyone is looking to find these players. Niall was away for a couple of years, but he is a find for him, and it's great to see him back. And, he was man of the match today. He scored 1-2, so it's great for Micheál again. Henry, in their last two meetings, this game and the championship match in the summer, Cork have kicked up an awful lot of scores against Galway. That is a worry for them. In fact, I heard your colleague there, Liam, saying on the radio this evening that
Cork are going to have to sort themselves out from 1 to 7, and I presume you agree with that.
Yeah, like last year in the quarter-final, 228 to 22 points was the score. And when we spoke about that, you know, Galway just walked through them that day in Thurles. And again, here we are, they're walking up the field, passing the ball between Pádraig Brennan and Niall Burke, and a crossfield ball into Davy Glennon. And just, we said it last year when John and Glynn walked through that goal for in Thurles, there was no contact, no physical contact that other teams were hitting. And again, Davy Glennon was able to strike that ball over the bar. And again, here's a point in case in the second half. He had just oceans of room to strike the ball into. And I think that's Kieran Kingston has, you know, a new management team. They're just in. The Rock is in there. Dermot O'Sullivan, great defender. I'm sure in their travels home tonight, their focus will now switch to defence and getting their defence right. And I think if they have the players, but I think they just need to cut down on the scores. And I think Kieran made a reference to that. 121 they scored today.